Should you get this set? No. I'd highly recommend not getting the Alien Santa set for the main reason that the primary doesn't do enough damage for the 2025 meta. The heavy is not bad, but compared to other heavies, you have better options. And then the backup weapon, being a Snow Blaster, it's good, but it has fixed delay. So if you like 3 category spam, it's not good for that. But otherwise, the backup is the best choice out of all 3 to pick. So, jumping in the game here, I'm making sure to take off modules that increase damage on these weapons. So, the stats should be listed here. So I'll take off all the damage modules. I don't have anywhere that's going to increase damage as well. Besides nothing actually. I just have this ultimate defense boost set on. And then we'll remove this for power. So let's go one by one. Space Devastator. Not the best. You get up close with no modules and no damage boosting wear. 49 headshot, so it takes 3 shots up close to kill. Now it does fire pretty fast. Well, that's still not good enough in 2025. And that's just headshot. Reload is pretty fast though. 30 damage body. Up close if you hit everything. Not the best. So I would avoid this weapon. It costs 700 gems. I just paid 700 for it, so not the best. Avoid it. The Snow Blaster. 70 damage base, which is very good. So this will always 2-shot an opponent if you hit them directly. So if they have the highest armor, this will always get you a 2-shot. And then the critical, which I think it's not on the actual weapon. I think this is from a module. But the actual weapon will always be a 2-shot for you. So pretty good one to have. It does have an issue where if you get far enough away from them, it is hard to hit people directly. It gets harder. So you do want to be close to people to get the 100% accuracy. And Gauntlet Power here. Heavy weapon. It does have fixed delay. Both the backup, I think all the weapons have fixed delay. But this one, 53 damage base, impact, and then 6 burn. And I believe you get 3 ticks. So you 18 damage on burn, 53. Your total player has a health on average, but base armor and base health is 100 health. So this drops you to around 31 health total, I believe. No, 29 health total. If you have the max armor, which gives you 90 armor, then this will only drop you to about like half of your armor. So do keep that in mind. So we're gonna be playing these with no modules. I will be playing them with wear, obviously, so I can move around the map. But just to keep in mind that those are the base damages. So we'll be heading into a match first, and we'll do a random map. We're not going to choose anything. So we're only gonna. Okay, this is the wrong map. Hold on. We're gonna go random again. Wrong map. Oh goodness. All right, we'll just do classic, or actually Christmas Town. So we'll load up, and we're only going to be using the 3 weapons of the set. Okay. It's robots. Loading in. So I believe the enemy should spawn here. Ow. This is definitely a person. But as you can see, the primary shotgun's not the best. And you do walk slowly with it. So not ideal. But you do have a fast reload, so you can't complain about the reloading on this one. If I had a bit more damage, I could see it being useful. but it doesn't have that. Boom, 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 boom. Now we're gonna use the backup. Backup's pretty good. You can, depending on how close your shot is, it does do less damage, but the direct is always going to be a 70 or higher if using base damage. Where is the enemy? There they are. So if you get it off to the side, this weapon does have a small area damage, but you can, if you hit them directly, you can kill them. Try to aim directly, so if you're close to people, try to hit them with the weapon directly. Try not to use this weapon if you're trying to hit someone over there. So if the person's very far away from you, try not to use this weapon, as it does have inaccuracy built in. Now the heavy has about a 1 second delay to load up, but it's pretty nice, and the reload's pretty fast. All these weapons have pretty fast reload. The damage is just not where it should be. So compared to like the likes of this weapon or your runic sentinel, not the best, but you can make the heavy and blaster work in casual gameplay. The shotgun's more a finish off type weapon. It does have a pretty fast pullout compared to the other weapons available on this list. So you can use this, you can use a blaster or the Gauntlet of Power to deal damage and then just finish them off quickly with the shotgun. And actually it does seem like this weapon does not have fixed delay. So that's pretty good. So you can actually switch this, but there are better shotguns. You have the Ultimatum, you have the Overseer, not the Overseer, the Undertaker. There's an ice one as well, acid shotgun. There's a lot better options. I said I was not going to use anything else, so let me stick to my word. So you can use the Snow Blaster to get a combo. So let's say I get 40 there, and then you can use the Space Step to finish them off. Now we're gonna go to a map where I know there's more people. Let's go to Arabian Dust. So one more game without modules, and then we'll test with modules to see if it makes a difference. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. There's still bots on this map, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Ow. Now the area damage on this Gauntlet Power is actually pretty large. Oh, actually have to aim that much towards people for it to work, which is pretty good. And damage is a bit lackluster, but for how fast it fires, I feel that's fair. Maybe buff it by 20% on the damage, but otherwise, it's not meant to be broken. But this not enough people here, so let's just join another game. Classic pool usually has people. Seems like we have more people, but there's still a lot of bots. Okay, seems like we're getting people now. Okay, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, against someone who's moving fast like this shotgun is not it. You can see how many shots I'm putting into him. It's not really doing anything. That did. Person above us as well. Yeah, this weapon is not too good at hitting people in the air either. It's another thing to keep in mind. If you do miss a shot with the blaster, it's no longer a 2-shot, so you have to make sure it hits directly, or else it won't do what you want it to do. Uh-oh. I'm getting cooked now. Now, obviously, if you get this up close, you'll do a little bit more damage, but still not enough to warrant me wanting to purchase this weapon. It just doesn't have it. There we go. Hit him once. Gotta hit him another time. But against current weapons like the Killer 2 2065, these weapons are not easily able to compete. Granted, that weapon that you can get from the Arctic Heart event, it does over 300 damage, so you're not going to compete anyway. But it is good to keep in mind, like, the weapons in Pixel 3D now either one-shot or they have a crazy effect where they take half your health or more within a split second. Whereas these weapons were balanced for a 2019 meta where you had good, or they were good, but they weren't necessarily broken, and the average player health was a lot lower. Before, around that time, player health was 100. Now, average player health at the maximum is 140. So these weapons doing... the shotgun doing 20 to 30 damage, like 20 to 40 something damage base, was good in 2019, but in 2025, it's not good. So I totally avoid the shotgun, especially, and then the heavy and backup you can purchase if you wish. Yeah, so that's about a second on the reload delay there for this Gauntlet of Power. Now I'm going to add the highest level monsters I have, and we're going to play on a different map. So I'm going to show what monsters we're adding quickly. So we're going to show what we're adding. So for the shotgun, we're adding a level 8 module, Connect module. So all of these should add at 30%, not this 20% damage buff you see here. It should be around 30-40% damage buff for all following weapons that you see now. So the Snow Blaster, as well as the Space Devastator and Gauntlet of Power, should do a lot more damage now. Now we're doing Pixel Gun Office. Let's see what's happening here. Now keep in mind, without the wear I have, I believe the Snow Blaster with this amount of modules is just under a 1-tap on bots. So do keep that in mind. That should kill him. There we go. So you could definitely make these weapons work. You have to aim properly, but you can make it work. Oh wait, go back this way. That's a bot. One tap. Didactyl blaster, not good. We'll do one more match on this map. Okay, so there's mostly bots in there still. Oh my goodness. Do a random map. Blood Camelot should have some players. It has no people. Oh my goodness. Yes, unfortunately this game doesn't have as many players as it used to have, so it's hard finding a match. I can see why Echo has a problem finding people. Oh my, get off of me. Alright, the competition is looking a bit better. I'm gonna use this shotgun a bit more. Where is the enemy? Ah! It's very difficult to get kills with this thing. And I'm on PC. If you're a mobile player, it's gonna be even harder. Because you won't have the lightning fast reaction time like a PC player will. Most of my kills have been taken so far. A lot of assists. On a smaller map like Silent School, this weapon should do a lot better. Because it's a corridor. Do another one. Let's go right back into it. But you can have success with this weapon. Seems to be. I died to a bot with a Christmas ultimatum. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Ah, fix delay. Oh my goodness. That would have been a good spot to use the shotgun there. Wait, hold on. He's right here. It's right here. Okay, he's around in this pole area. Just gotta keep an eye on where he is. Yeah, see, that's not killing. Any other shotgun would kill from that range. Even a cloud shotgun would. I would subscribe to Space Devastator. It's effectively a worse cloud shotgun. The cloud shotgun is better than it and serves a similar purpose. Oh, I'm down. Where is he? Okay, there we go. Hey, no, he's on me. He's right there. I can get him. He's right there. But it's difficult to actually get kills with this thing. But the area damage on this weapon is solid. So I feel like they can't buff the Gauntlet of Power too much. So I think Snow Blaster is in a good position. It doesn't need a change. This could use a slight, like a decent buff, but not anything extreme. That's just my personal opinion. Hold on. There we go. Where is this guy? But yeah, on Stadium, that's a pretty good performance. So if you're fighting against multiple people who know what they're doing, this would be pretty difficult. We'll do one game on Ice Palace and then we'll end it. There's usually people on this map. Alright, and I was correct. Alright, let's get back up there. Uh-oh. Yeah, the Proton Freezer is a better heavy than this one as well, by the way. Although you can get all of these weapons in my hand, you can get them all through the gallery for 1,000 coupons. I don't think it's worth it unless you're just a collector. Like, I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, see, like, the Space Devastator is a good finisher. It's not good at actually getting you kills, though. Okay. Okay. I'm going to use this route instead of the portal. Oh my goodness. There we go. That took a while. But the weapons, if you can get good modules on them, they're good. They're just not meta. Except for this one. Just avoid this at all costs. But besides that, everything else you can use. And it will be fine. So 12 kills. Didn't finish first. Actually, I'll do one more. Because we know Science School has people. So we'll do one last match on Science School. The map that Echo usually uses a lot to test short-range weapons. So we're going to use it to test the Space Devastator. And we're going to get 2 matches on here. Because this match is a little bit short. I'm dead. Because how slow these weapons are, they're not really a good match against, they're not really a good match against something like your Code Blasters. I didn't get through there. There we go. I got 2-shot kill, actually. That's pretty good. You can switch these pretty well. I do want to see if you could 3-cat this. This may be interesting. So I'll do a quick experiment. I'm gonna change my gear here. If I can find the poison dart weapon. And I'm going to change my sniper to something like this. Just to see if this is 3-catable. It is. It is indeed 3-catable. So you can use it for 3-cat if you want to. Pretty good to know. Alright, I'll just switch it back to something random. And I'll keep this. Come on. Rune Buster counters me. Not good. Nah, 1-shot kills me. One major issue with the heavy is just the pull-out delay. So you're not going to be able to wrap this up on someone quickly. It's not possible. This is not a heavy where you can just pull it out. You have to already have this firing to really have an effect on the battlefield at all. Ah. Oh, you can actually shoot through there, wow. I have no idea why I'm playing so terribly, but it's good for content no matter what. Oh. Ah, goodness. Someone may come from behind me. Not bad. There we go. I was unable to get this guy. He is still camping in that little corner there. And the burning has got me. Is someone on my friend list? Oh no. It's a clan in here. This weapon couldn't hit them? Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. That's not supposed to happen. But yeah, Space Devastator wouldn't recommend it. Even if it's doing slightly better in these close corner situation. Uh-oh. That's insta-killing me. Oh goodness. 4th? Not good. Ah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this set, I'd rate it like a 7? 6, 7. Around there. Mainly because the shotgun itself isn't great. It needs a buff. It's not worth the 700 gem price. None of these are worth the 700 gem price, but if from value, just based on value, Snow Blaster is the best out of all of them in terms of consistent damage. The heavy is also decent, but the main issue with it is that you have that long startup delay. If this didn't have the startup delay and had a bit more damage, it would be very good. But that startup delay makes this weapon hard to use if you're getting surrounded by people. But otherwise, you can own the map with it if you know what you're doing. Because it has a decent burning, not OP burning, it has a decent burning and has a decent fire rate. Always a decent fire rate, but Space Devastator is the worst out of all of them. Stone Blast is the best, but try to use this closer range, not far away, because far away the person is, the harder it is for you to hit them. And then the Gauntlet Power is the middle of the pack. Decent, not worth 700 gems, but it's definitely usable. So, I can't review every single possible set, but all the weapons I do have, I can review them when they come back in return. So I will do so promptly. Thank you for everyone who's watching, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.